What's up, smart people? How's it going? Thank you guys for joining me in my video today. And you know how I do, I'm breaking down the type of trades that I took today and show you what I was looking for and what way that I take the approach of taking this trade and stuff, and just break down my little beginner process. I'm no way in no shape or form a consistently profitable trader, but I have been learning how to trade stocks for the past 2 years, and I'm definitely determined to do it. So let me break down the trade that I took today on CGIX. Bam. Let me remove all this stuff real quick. Should have did it before, but it's okay, huh? Clear drawing set. Yes, bam. Alright, move this alert real quick. And we take a look at CGIX. Today opened up at 25 cents. Had this nice drop here. That's what I like to see. Came here, made a nice reversal pattern with the candlesticks. If you look at the close, the candle at the close, it was 21 cents, right under 22 cents, and then it opened up at 22 cents. So we had a 0.01 differential. And I do actually look at those. I look at the close of the candle and the open, and that's how I get a indication of when to buy. Because if it closed here at 21 cents, or let me see, look at the close at 21 cents, right? And it dropped down like let's say it dropped down an extra cent. That indicates that is not a buy for me and my type of criteria, no matter what the TI say. It means that it might not have a good momentum upwards for it to be worth a trade to get in, because it's getting so hammered down that could just keep going down and down. So CGIX here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles right open. We're gonna eventually need some green. We're gonna eventually get a reversal pattern. You just gotta wait for it, have a strategy or plan to plan for that, and take an execution on it. So my strategy I use is the RSI and stochastics. Now, if you can see here, my setup here is definitely different from my past videos, from all my past videos. I included the RSI, the 14-day RSI, and I still have the lows and highs around 25 and 74, the high at 74 when the color starts changing when it goes to the high, and the low at 26, 25 when it drops below. So you can see here it dropped below on the stochastic. I also have my 7-day RSI moving along with the stochastic. It seems, for some traders, they like less noise, when they're trading, and these are the only indicators I would use. I wouldn't add anything else. I wouldn't add a VWAP or anything. Keep it as simple as possible. Try to keep at least amount of noise as possible. So CGIX had a nice dip here. I got in right at 23 cents. Bang. Didn't quite hold for this upper play movement right here, because I didn't like how CGIX didn't have as a strong uptrend move or as strong volume as I wanted. And emotions got in the way. I sold right here at the red candle. Let's see, 24 cents. Let me look it up because I use Webull to do paper trades with, and then I use Robinhood to do my real trades with, because I like using Robinhood with the commission-free trading, so I don't have to worry about all the commissions hammering down my account. So let me take a look real quick at the paper trade I did with Webull, so I could give you some accurate prices here. And CGIX, bam, it's right here. Bam. Okay, 24 cents for. So 2.244. That's what I sold. So it's 1 cent move. Just load up on the shares, and you still. So even though I was paper trading, I bought 7,000 shares or 6,000 shares. Sorry. So when you're doing paper trading, you want to have the same amount of shares as you would if you're doing real trading, so you can get that real effect, so you can see what the real numbers would be if you was using real cash. So 6,000 shares, that would be 23 cents times 6,000 shares, bam, 1,300 a trade, which is a little bit more than I should be trading. I like to trade around 1,100, 1,000 per trade, just to build up a small account. So CGIX, I got in here at the dips of the I got in here at the dips of the indicators, and I bought it. Kind of panic sold here as the red started to come in. Bam, take the profits in, go ahead and get out, and never seemed to reach the max line of the RSI on the 14, but it was getting pretty close to the max line of the RSI on the 7-day. So, you know, take hit and miss here and there, but still learning, still doing, you know, doing pretty all right, buying at a low, selling at a higher price than I bought. Just gotta learn to stick with it a little bit longer. It made a nice little support area here. That would still been in profit there if I would have raised my stop to this first red candle instead of just getting out as soon as the candle formed. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Green is green. So let's look at the bad trade of the day that I took. It was, let's look at the trade, my past history. It was, I can't believe I don't remember off the top of my head. MLNT. Sorry, bam. Alright, so we're looking at MLNT. Now, what did I like about MLNT that made me jump into this trade? Let me remove these drawings for you real quick. Bang, first thing I marked out was this pre-market support forming right here. So before the market even opened, I made this line right here saying that might be a little area of support right there. And also I like to find resistance. What area would most likely be an area of resistance? If you look back here, this is where the buyers came in at, right here at this price of 458, and you can see that it became resistance here. So the pre-market is pretty important to look at and form an indication of when resistance or support could be at. So, but what I did this morning is I saw that it was getting a third green candle. That's what I like to get on, a third green candle, or maybe the second green candle, depending how strong it is. But I got in right at the open of the third green candle. I got in at 441. It got up, I was in profit. Maybe I should have took profit, but I didn't. And what happened was I was waiting for the RSI to let me know that it was a sell. Wait for the RSI to get over the max line, and that's exactly what I should have did. But instead, I panic sold on this red candle, and I got out at 441 cents. Why would I do that? Why would I get out so early with just a 1 cent? And it's all because of emotions, because of bad planning. I didn't plan out my stop, which should have been right here below 431. It touched there, but it didn't close there, you know. And even that wouldn't have been my real stop. It would have been a little bit lower, probably 429, because I was only trading with 300 shares. So 300 shares, if I have a risk tolerance of $45 to $55 per loss is my risk tolerance, then $30 loss here at from 442 to 432 would have been a $30 loss based off of $300 shares. That would not have hit my stop. I could have still been in this trade and rode it on up to the max line. I would have went from 442 all the way up to at least $5. 60 cents I missed out on. 60 cents. 15% trade I missed out on. How happy would you guys have been if you would have made 15% on your money today? I know I would have been. Even though I was paper traded, I would have been happy to follow my rules, follow the strategy, and just follow through with the plan. If I didn't, and I end up, you know, not taking a loss or anything, but I end up not learning, or not saying learning now, now that I learned after the fact that I made a mistake, but not doing the right execution. And that's important. That's key. As soon as you get in a trade, calculate that stop loss. Bam. Don't look at any other stocks, trades, or anything. Calculate what is your risk that you're putting into this trade. And maybe not even calculate from the price that you get in. Calculate from a good price that you should have bought at. So say if you was in CGIX and you saw the dip on the RSI and you got in early, say you got in at, right, 22 cents here. CGIX, oh wait, is this the right one? Yep. Okay, so say you got in early. Get in too early right here. You got in at 22 cents. And you start panicking because it's still dropping down. Just wait. It's still at the bottom of the RSI. Maybe calculate from your entry point, a good stop target if it keeps dropping down too low. But I mean, this is the whole buy zone based off of my strategy and where I teach in my little course, my basic course I have on Skillshare. This is a buy area. You don't want to sell in the buy area. So be patient, wait for it to form, look at where you should have bought at, and then base your stop loss off of that. And I think that will help some traders out of getting stopped out and not being able to follow through with the trade fully. So just certain things here and there to learn. Definitely a good idea to take screenshots of every trade you do. Right when you take the trade, you take a screenshot, see what you liked about that trade and what made you buy, and then take a screenshot when you sell so you can see what you didn't like about that trade. And then take a screenshot when you sell so you can see what price did you sell at, what made you sell and what you could have done better. Take a screenshot after you sell, see if the price continue up, see what you could have done better and stuff, because a lot of people, just trade and then they don't have any records of what past history they're doing or what past mistakes they're making, so they don't have anything to look back on during the weekend or anything. They're just going back and looking at, charts, but they're not looking at the real-time data. Like, before all this happens, all you see is just red, and most of the people in your brain, is like, why would you buy a red candle? But that's exactly where you need to be buying at if you're trying to buy low and sell high. You need to look for these red candles, wait for the green to start popping up, and bam, get in on these reversal patterns here and follow it up. So, definitely keep a journal. If you're a new trader, definitely keep a journal. Put your rules right next to your computer so you can know that you won't make a dumb mistake like this, and you won't miss out on a good trade like this. Bam, if I just would have followed the rules, I would have wrote down the plan real quick and saw that it didn't touch my stop loss, I would have still been in the trade, got out at a good profit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm definitely learning from my mistakes, and I hope you guys are recording your mistakes and learning from yours. If you like videos like these, you can subscribe to the channel and click the like button to stay up on these type of videos that I'm going to be posting every trading day. Thank you guys so much again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright.